people, welcome and welcome back to my channel. My name is Jasmine. If you're new here, welcome. The main theme of my channel is adulting in progress, where I take you through things I'm currently going through or things I've already been through and how I'm adulting my way through them. Today, there's gonna be a video that has been a common theme on most social media platforms. We're gonna talk about the story of me getting vaccinated for COVID-19. Okay, let's start at the beginning. The vaccine has been rolled out since February, I want to say. Since maybe February, okay? I was not on board. I was not convinced. I was not ready when it first started because I'm an African-American woman in America who does not trust the medical system. I'm just gonna be real honest with you. I did not. And so it was a lot. I had heard a lot of people that are in the medical field talking about like, hey, yes, it came out quickly, but we needed a quick answer, 1. 2, it does not mean that it didn't go through all of the trials and tests that it takes for a vaccine to get authorized and approved by the CDC and all this other stuff. Okay? So I had that information, but still, as a Black woman in America, I was like, no, thank you. No, thank you. No, thank you. I don't want it. No, thank you. Okay, so that's where I was in February. And then also, there were restrictions on who could get the vaccine. So even if I wanted to get it at that time, I couldn't. Not in California. They said, no, baby, you're not essential. Excuse me? So, and then at that point, I was like, there's probably a lot of people who have either suffered from COVID-19, who have parents or grandparents or anyone who is high risk and have like more factors. So if they get COVID-19, it will be probably way more severe. And then there's people in the medical field. There are teachers. There are things like that I was like, I'm just gonna put them above me on the priority list. So I was just like, you know, when it becomes my turn, then maybe I will consider it. But right now, no. Okay, so that was all of February into March, basically, because I was just like, no, I just don't think I need it right now. And then let me tell you what really flipped. For me, I want to go on vacation. I miss being outside. And it's not really it's for other people, really for protecting myself, because I don't necessarily trust that all y'all is gonna do what y'all supposed to do to stay safe necessarily. So it's like, if I could have like one more line of defense, then maybe I'll be okay. Okay, so this was like me at the end of March coming around, like I want to go on vacation, but also like I can see the benefit of it. All right, so enter early April. I mean, technically we're still in early April, but enter early April, I was considering getting the vaccine, and I had watched a whole much more research on what it is, how it got tested, which ones, the different levels, the effectiveness rate, all this other stuff. Do your own research. If you're skeptical, even if you're not skeptical, do your own research, because you want to know what's going into your body and you want to know exactly what is happening. I'm not a medical professional, so I can't tell you nothing. I can tell you my experience of like what happened, okay? So at the beginning of early April, I did even more research. I was looking into it, all this other stuff. Now, they made an announcement. I live in California. They made an announcement at the beginning of April that on April 1st, they were lowering the age. It was like 65 plus essential workers. Then on April 1st, it was going to 50 plus and then essential workers. And then it was going to everyone, I think 16 and up, starting on April 15th, okay? As you guys know, or maybe you don't know, if this is your first video, hey, welcome. You want to subscribe to the channel? That'd be great. But if you guys don't know, I also drive for DoorDash, and I actually just started Instacart as well. And there was a qualification in my county. Again, check your limitations, restrictions, your requirements, okay? In my county, where food service workers could actually be eligible for the vaccine, okay? Then my sister came to me, all right, and was like, hey, we should get the vaccine together, because then if we know we got side effects, we don't have to store all this other stuff, right? Okay, and I was already considering it. I was like, okay, yeah, let's make an appointment. We can do that. Now, on the night of March 31st, that was when like the thing was going down. There were so many appointments in my county at like all the different CVS's, Walgreens, Rite Aids, everywhere, okay? Now, my sister wanted to get hers from her school, so she didn't look. She's also very busy. She's a very busy individual, okay? So she couldn't find appointments. She didn't figure out where they were. So I was like, okay, I'll just wait for you to get your appointments. I went back the following Monday, gone. All of them. go. Okay, so now I'm like, okay, I want to get the vaccine. Let me do it while I still got momentum. But there were no appointments. I checked every day. No appointments. Zero. Okay, zero. At last Friday, I believe it was last Friday, one of my friends was telling me how they like did a walk up. I was also not here for the walk up. Let me tell you why. I was like, you know, I will get the vaccine if I'm able to get the vaccine, but I'm not about to fight to get it. Like, I'm about to be in a rush if it. I'm okay. I could wait till the 15th if that's the case. Like, it'll be fine. But then I went back on last Friday, and I was working a graveyard shift, so it was actually perfect timing. I was able to look, and there were appointments. So I was like, okay, let me make an appointment. I made an appointment for Monday. Was able to register for both of my appointments in one day because I get the double dose for the following Monday. So on Monday, which was yesterday at the time of this filming, yes, Monday, April 12th, I went to my vaccination site. I did a drive-through vaccination, so I didn't have to walk in. I drove through, gave the people my name. And then also they said was like, keep your name. You have the QR code that you get I used myturn.gov. So it was through the California government, and you can like put in all these things, and it'll tell you all the sites that they have in your county area of where you can get vaccinated, and then tell you the appointments based on the proximity to your location. So I was lucky to get one that was fairly close to me. And then all you need is a QR code that you get on your phone from MyTurn. You get a little QR code, and then you need your license or any form of valid ID that has your date of birth, name, and I believe your address too, because I think you have to put that in there, but it's all on the website. It tells you exactly what you need. Okay, so yeah, so I drove up, and they were like, do you have your QR code? And I was like, yeah. And they were like, do you have your license? I was like, yeah. They're like, okay, keep your license in your cup holder. You'll probably ask for it a few more times. That was like my first entry. Drive around, and then there's this other man who was like, all right, you have your QR code? And I was like, yeah. And they're like, okay, we got to make sure you have an appointment. Confirm that you have an appointment. You keep driving. We get to the lane where they're going to give you shots. There was a woman who was an RN, and then there were two women there. One of them, I saw the RN name tag. The other person, I didn't see her name tag, so I don't know. She basically was telling me like, hey, you are scheduled for the Pfizer vaccine today, and then you're gonna have to make a second appointment. You can't come back within 21 days. All right, just want to make sure, verify this is you. We have your name, all this other stuff. Good, Graham, good. Then the other lady comes and asks me more questions, just like medical history. Have you had a positive COVID test in the last 14 days? Have you ever had COVID-19? Have you received any vaccines in the past 2 weeks? Are you taking any medication that is on blood thinners? So on and so forth. And then you say yes or no, all this other stuff. And then they were like, okay, well, we're gonna bring the vaccine out. Okay, they were in the middle of switching batches. So I don't blame this on the COVID vaccine itself. I just think this was where my side was, because they were like switching batches and all this other stuff, and they started going 1-to-1, so it was only doing it because it wasn't like super busy. They were only bringing shots for the people that were in line instead of having like a large batch for the table, because they were gonna get less appointments, I guess. So I waited and I waited and I waited. And I waited. Now my appointment was at 5:40, and I was like, okay, in case there's a lot of people, because it's like after work, people getting off work, let me go early, okay? I pulled into the line at 5:10, maybe 5:10. By the time I got my shot, it was 5:45. So I sat there for 35 minutes, and then nothing happened. Then I got my shot, and they give you like this little thing that they put on your windshield that says like 15-minute wait period. You pull out, and then you wait for 15 minutes. If you need medical assistance because you had any side effects or reactions, you honk your horn, and then after that, you are free to go. So I just watched other YouTube videos while I was waiting, and then I pulled off. I came home. We're all good. We are Gucci. Like I said, I got Pfizer. I was able to make both of my appointments at the same time, so I already got my appointment scheduled for May 3rd, I believe, is when my next one, because Pfizer is 21 days. I think one of them's 28, the other one's 21. Pfizer's 21 days. So I got home, everything's fine. We Gucci, right? Nothing, no major side effects. Didn't even feel the shot. Okay, let me tell you. When she was like, okay, you're gonna feel a little pinch. All right, you're done. Excuse me. Felt nothing while it was happening. Came home, made dinner, walked my dogs, took a nap, even though, yes, it should have just been sleep, but I took a nap on my couch because that's where I fell asleep. After that, I woke up and my arm was sore, okay? Was I laying on the arm that I got a shot in? Yes. Do I need your comments about it? No. But yeah, so I was laying on that arm, on this arm, because I got it in my left arm, and then I was laying on this arm, then I woke up and it was like pain, okay? Like, it's not like not like a excruciating pain, but like, it hurts. It's like sore. My arm is sore for sure. But I was just like, I need my arm sore. I got a shot. It's what happens. I was trying to make sure I set a timer so I could like move my arm and like all this other stuff, because I was like, I didn't want it on my dominant arm in case there like this happened, and then I couldn't didn't want to move it, so I got it in my left arm also because I was in my car, and so I was like, just put it in my left arm because that's right next to the door. When I went to sleep, my arm was sore. When I woke up, my arm was sore, still sore. Like, it's like if you put pressure on it, it feels sore. When I was putting on lotion, it felt a little sore, but it doesn't feel like excruciating pain. Like, I can still move my arms. We out here, you know, dancing it up. But it does feel a little sore. But yeah, it was overall a pretty pleasant experience. I didn't appreciate having to wait 35 minutes to get the shot, but some people probably waited for a lot longer than that, so I guess I will not complain. And yeah, it was pretty easy. Like I said, if you are going to get the shot, not going to get the shot, whatever, do your research. It's up to you. It is your decision. This is just something that I came to over the course of 3 months. It took me a while to get here, mostly because, and also in California, like, I really just want to not be here currently. I want to go travel the world. And I'm hoping that this is just another line of defense for that, so that I can go and travel the world. But yeah, so I got Pfizer personally, and I will go back on the 3rd. I will come back and give y'all an update on if there's any side effects. But yeah, day after, 24 hours later, not quite 24 hours, more like 16 hours later, no major side effects really now, just a really sore arm, but I feel fine. I didn't wake up with a fever or anything like that. I've had some other people in my family that woke up with fevers. I've had other people like that I've like interacted with be like, yeah, no, it took me out. A lot of people said they have more side effects after the second shot, so we'll see. But yeah, that's my first vaccine. Comment down below if you, actually, I don't know if I want to know that. Comment down below any other questions that you have for me about getting the vaccine, and I will do my best to answer them to the best of my ability. Again, I am not a medical professional, so do your own research, okay? Thanks. But if you want to know about my experience and what I dealt with, let me know. Yeah, and if you're in California, you can use the myturn.ca.gov. I think that's the name of the website. That'll help you register for your vaccine appointments if you want to. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed, and we will see you in the next one. If you are here and you are interested in other videos that I have, they're not all about vaccines, just so we're clear. I make a lot of videos about a lot of different things. You can go ahead and subscribe to the channel. Join the Jasmin Chronicles family. Join us over here. We're building, we're growing, okay? All right. We will see you in the next one. Bye, beautiful people.